boots on the ground, putting it down, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Best-selling researcher Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to have you. I do not take you for granted. I love all of you. And today we're going to talk about a little bit making a little money here. We're going to talk about lithium stocks. I got a couple lithium baby knockouts for you. People have been asking me, Mickey D, what invest in lithium baby knockouts now, you know, where we came out with Patriot battery metals, you know, when it was really, really low, and now it's gone up to double digits. And everybody's been asking me, where's the next Patriot? What's the next Patriot, Mickey D? I'm going to tell you here in a second here. But as you know, The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author, I'm a researcher. I'll put it in black and white, so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. The newsletter is out to my Scoop Team private students. Take a look at that. Of course, there's in detail the stocks that I'm going to talk about here today. There's also a focus on gold and silver along with the lithium. So make sure you guys take a look at that. Some of you have to finish your end of the bargain here. You've been on the dime here now for a few months. So it's time to either put up or shut up, or you will, you know, that will be your final copy there. And you should have a little note there that says, you know, and at the bottom of your newsletter, you can renew that way. But we'll talk about here in a second. But ladies and gentlemen, every now and then, and you've probably, in some of the books, you may have lithium penny stocks is out there right now. You know, like I said, invest in lithium baby knockouts now. It's going to, you know, when you're paying $10, $15, $20 for something, and then you can look through it for years and years. And see, some of these stocks are going through different stages, you know, stages of their life, shall we say. You know, some stocks, we see a great management team, but they still have to get the financing. Some stocks we see a great jurisdiction, but they have to sometimes get somebody that can manage it, or somebody that knows the area, or some locals that have expertise in that area. There's a lot into selecting a specific stock, but everybody asks me, you know, we've been picking these baby knockouts since the .com, so it's been doing this for a long time. And you know, every now and then, I'll tell you guys, you have to take a look at a stock, and you have to, especially a baby knockout, and sometimes you have to plug your nose and go in a little bit. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, every now and then, guys, I'll plug my nose in. I'll spend $150 or $200. I mean, that is a minimum baby knockout. That's, you know, a 5-center at, you know, 2,500 shares or 5 centers, something like that, you know, or 6 center or 7, 8 center or something, you know. And I do that in certain situations. I do that in situations like I'm going to show you right now. And people are like, where do you find gold? Where do you find the best lithium? Where do you find uranium and all that? I can remember telling you guys, you plug your nose and buy these uranium stocks. You know, that's getting Paladin and 2 cents. Who wants a 2-cent stock or a 3-cent stock, Mickey D? That hasn't done anything in the last dozen years. Well, that's the beauty of our research, guys. We get these stocks that we know from, you know, previous situations, previous people, managers, previous CEOs, that they can do something, you know, and we know that these CEOs are real, and, you know, these are not paper companies. There's a lot of paper companies out there. There's a lot of lifestyle companies, or whatever you want to call them. The guys have been going to these conferences, the same ones that you and I have been going to for years and years and years, and they haven't found anything, and they're not going to find anything. But they live a whole different lifestyle than you and I, because we're the ones giving them all our money, and they're living it up, Oh yeah, finest hotels, finest everything. finest clothes, finest everything. You guys remember the cannabis sector. You know, I gave you a list, guys, of companies that were going to zero. And sometimes, like Fission 3.0, F3 now, you got to take them off the list. If they get a, discovery or something, you got to do a mea culpa and take them off the list. Back to Patriot. Guys ask me, what's the next Patriot? What's going to be the next Patriot, Mickey D? Let me tell you something. I don't know. But I'm going to give you an idea, and we're going to guess together. Okay? We're going to guess together. Because sometimes you got to plug your nose and you got to buy these stocks. That's what you have to do.
Financials suck. How many times can I say that? Plug your nose and buy these and do what you have to do. Because the financials suck. Our companies have these big...
You see this map here? Yeah, you gotta plug it up here. This is Idaho Champion. Now that's the name of the company right now. A little under 10 cents USD. A little company in the Quebec area. This area here is kind of center of Quebec here. They call it the James Bay region here. New lithium and pegmatite properties here. They're staking all this land right here. Can you see that property? They're doing this, I believe, for a reason, and let's take a look. Now, I sold real estate and did commercial loans in the Los Angeles area for over 25 years. And every now and then, you could pick up a property real cheap. And I believe that that's what Idaho is doing right now. Look, voila, who's to the south? That's Patriot Battery Metals. That's their discovery. I mean, they've got the pounds, they've got the width, guys, they've got the length, they've got the high grades. This is Patriot. And look at what Idaho Champion is doing. They're gobbling up all that property to the north. It's an old strategy, but it's a successful strategy. Where do you find, the gold? Where the gold mine is? Where do you find what lithium mine is? Let's see what Champion can do. Like I said, they'll be rebranded. They'll be Champion Battery Metals, I believe, is their new what their new name will be. But we'll see. They'll have this area. They'll be doing some exploration, and we'll see what they can do. Now, the jury is still out on the management team of this rebranded Champion Battery Metals company. And as you look at the charts, as we're looking at the 13-day, which is black there, which is over the 48-day moving average. So the ability to go up is a little easier here. You see we've had a retracement of roughly 40–45% or so. And who knows? This is one, like I said, the jury's still out. The company does have a cobalt project that looks interesting. We will see. I have taken out basically a minimum baby knockout position with Idaho Champion Gold because they are just north of Patriot Battery Metals property and location when it comes to real estate. So to the north here we have Champion Battery Metals, a little 8-cent stock. They're in Quebec. Now let's look at who's to the south here. We have another company staking a lot of land to the south of what? Patriot Battery Metals right here. It's all Patriot right there. Now, this company, which is called Victory Battery Metals, a little small, 5–6 cent company. I'll just say it's under 10 cents. I don't know when people will watch this video. You may watch this video in a couple in a year or so, and it may be over 10. You never know. But Victory is very, very speculative stock. You know, we're talking about a $3 million market cap company, guys. I mean, the Champion Battery Metals is only a $13 million. These are small, tiny companies that we're talking about. Now, Victory Battery Metals appears to be a survivor because, I mean, it's like they do a stock split. Like, you know, they've mastered the stock split, guys. So we got to be careful with them, be careful with management. It's kind of unproven in my estimation there. You know, there's, what? The stock splits, you know, reverse splits and all that stuff. They're just trying to survive. I don't like them, as you guys know, but they're a necessary evil in this business. That and they've also mastered getting good locations. The blue here was some of the original claims, and these are some additional claims. They really like that area. And after all, Patriot has set the table. So if you're looking at speculating in either of these areas, you got the north of Patriot covered with Champion Battery Metals, who's rebranding itself and is going to come out maybe stronger and better. And it's only 7-8 cents USD, under 10 cents, let's say. I don't know when you're going to watch this because you're going to say, Mickey D, you didn't say it was under 8 cents. It was this, that. It was that. I'm going to put the video out so you're going to be able to see it. And also Victory Battery Metals here at currently at 5 or 6 cents or so. Let's just say it's under 10 for the naysayers out there. Yeah, they're going to be doing exploration. Sometimes, guys, you have to plug your nose and you have to buy these stocks, or at least put them on your watch list. I'm saying buy because I plugged my nose and I took a look at these stocks. Let's take a look at the chart here and see what's going on with this thing. As we look at Victory Battery Metals here, look at the chart. The authority said, remind you that the scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. These are not stock picks. Ladies and gentlemen, Victory Battery Metals is, this is a little 6 cent stock. I mean, you mean I can have, for a little 6 cent stock, I can have the southern part of Patriot covered, and then to the north part with Champion Battery Metals for 8 cents. For a 6 cent stock and an 8 cent stock, I can have this baby surrounded a little bit. Patriot. Well, you asked what was the next Patriot. Hey, maybe that's the neighborhood, that James Bay, maybe district-wide area. It's really rich. That Quebec area is a mineral-rich area. Maybe there's something there. I don't know. We will see. But if you feel that it's worth it, then you jump all on it. Look here. We've crossed over. We're testing right now. You're about even with the 48-day and the 13-day. So we'll see how it goes. Victory may just have a victory. It may be a victorious year for Victory. They just may do survive and thrive because, after all, it's real estate and location, especially in the beginning. If you're there and, you know, that Stingray area there, they got, I mean, Victory, and I'm keeping it 100. You guys know I do. 347 claims adjacent to Patriot's Corvette lithium discoveries, right there, right next to them. So I'm not saying that there's lithium there. I'm not saying there's anything there. I'm just saying they're in the house. They're in the backyard, guys. That's what I have for you. That's what I wanted to tell you. That these two stocks, we cover Patriot from the north to the south. So people have been asking me, what's the next Patriot? We will see. If these management companies can execute, then maybe there might be something there. You never know. But as far as the charts look like a decent, you know, we're going to be going up and down, fluctuate. We've got both stocks have had pullbacks. We've had a nice little pullback here, you know, a 50% or so, 55%. You know, the lithium has had a little pullback. It's like uranium's had a little pullback. It's like gold's had a little pullback. You know, people go berserk and everything. But no, these are on time, guys. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. There could be no more lithium in the James Bay district. There could be no more lithium in Quebec. We don't know this. Of course, they have to do the test and find out. Guys, I want to thank all of you, ladies and gentlemen, purchasing the books. We're going to be attacking gold and silver, just like we are early with lithium, just like we were with uranium. We are going to be on it, guys. These stocks are going to go up. There's going to be a lot of volatility. Stocks go up and stocks go down. Thank you for the coffee purchases. I really appreciate it. You guys don't know how much I appreciate you. We're a small knit group here, and you guys, the loyalty that you've shown me through the years has been phenomenal. You know, some of you, like I've known people. It's so good to know generations. You know, others that their kids and their kids. You know, I'm really not. I can't really. People lie about their age all the time. But I'm an OG, so I really get to play. Don't worry about the numbers. Things are fluctuating now. Things are going on with, you know, 500, 700,000 people, 2,000, 5,000. I don't care how many people are out there. Long as there's one that can benefit from what I'm saying, one is enough for me, guys. You can also take a look at the, make sure you take a look at that description. There are books there. You can go to the store. You can get you some gear. You can get you a mug. You know, I'm lowering the prices on all that stuff. I think I have some of that stuff. We're going down to bare minimum on that stuff, so you can get it. Some of those prices, I looked at some of that stuff. I said, wait a minute, man, some of that stuff's too expensive. I know it's not a problem for the majority of you because I know my audience and I know that you have dinero, but my job is not to make you rich. My job is to make you comfortable. Can I do that for you? Make you comfortable. So what you do is you get an account, like most of you have accounts with one of these brokers, and you just test these baby knockouts out. Put yourself $500 or $1,000 into an account and just go from there, guys. And you know, and put them on your watch list. When they go up, then maybe that's when you reward them, you know. But if a stock goes from 5 and down to 3 and down to 2 and down to 1, you may think twice about that stock. But once they start going up and up, like Patriot, it was in the book. You know, it was in the book at what I think 45 cents. The day I published the book, it was 45 cents. But see, it takes a while in order to do your research on a lot of stocks and put them in a book. Because some stocks will fly, like Patriot was flying. So the earliest I could get it in the book was 45 cents. So if you didn't get it at a quarter, didn't get it, you know, it's over $10, $11 USD now. So some of these stocks go up, but there's stocks in the book that haven't gone up. You know, for every Patriot, there's a lot of stocks that haven't gone up. And our research is second to none, guys. Some of these stocks in here are going to hit. It's just a matter of time. And there are baby knockouts in all the books. So I thank you guys once again for hanging in there with me. I appreciate it. I love you all. And like I said, thank you guys for your donations. Thank you for the call. You guys that have to renew again with the newsletter, make sure you take a look at your newsletter and see if it's your time to make a little small donation there. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family.